Moo News, but you see the breaking news coming across the bottom of the screen. Yes, Jerry Springer, Jerry Springer, 79 years old. I had done all of his information, and I did not know that Jerry was actually a former mayor of Cincinnati. I think it was back in 1977, I believe, when he served one term. But even before that, he did a run for Congress, which failed. I think that was like in 1971. But like a couple of years after that, he actually was elected into the city council. I didn't even know that political side. And did you know that when he first originally started the Jerry Springer show, it was to address political issues? But we all know that went out the window because Jerry Springer was famous for the drama. I seen a lot of people online today doing their tributes, like Jerry, yes, we used to run home. I remember when it first come out, remember me having to be sneaking to watch him, right? Just to see some drama, see some fights. Y'all know we used to see some wild stuff on there. And then, of course, I used to love, after all that drama go on, right? I used to love that quote at the end. What was it? Look, it was on the tip of my tongue, but I think it was, be good to yourself and each other, or something like that, right? But Jerry was the man. Yes, he was. He passed away actually today. It is reported by a family spokesperson that Jerry Springer, a few months ago, was actually diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. And just recently, they're saying like this week, it just took a turn for the worse. He just died peacefully in his home in Chicago. But yes, long live Jerry Springer. I'm telling you, he was just like, what is it? A mogul. He did his thing. He really was the force behind like reality TV, keeping it real, drama, spilling the tea, all of that. Yeah, like Jerry Springer really did that. And then he later, when he retired from the show, he had the Judge Jerry, which was also hilarious, where he just let people come in there, speak their mind, cutting up, just being them. You know what I mean? It wasn't kind of like he was requesting them to have that court etiquette. It was just kind of like the Jerry Springer show, but he ain't allowed no fighting or nothing like that. But it was like anything goes. I loved him. And his talent, of course, but I just was really surprised. Like, oh my goodness, I did not know about his political background. But yeah, Jerry Springer is gone off to glory. Jerry Springer, 79 years old. That is a good life. Like I said, I've been seeing a lot of tributes and everything else like that. I hope, just like my show, right? The You Better Live show. I am inspired. And I hope that one day, look, I'm gonna be on TV with a whole show like Jerry Springer. I don't have no ambitions for a political background. No, I don't. But I have been in a lot of fields and worked in several jobs that were politically directed and dissected. You understand what I'm saying? And that was one of my dreams too, to go to the Jerry Springer show. It never happened. I never was there. But baby, you could not tell me that I wasn't in the show, because I remember rushing home to look at Jerry Springer, getting my snack and laughing. And then I also remember being so like excited when they do the previews and letting you know exactly like what's coming with the next show and everything. I'll be like, oh, I gotta watch that, because the midget was cheating with this, and then they was there and the wife was cheating and she slept with her sister, and I don't even know because he gay and he coming and he got this wife. Oh, Jerry was the king of messy. Yes. Rest in peace, Jerry Springer. Rest in peace. That cancer, I'm telling you, y'all, is eating people up. It's taking them away from here. Definitely. I spoke on that before too. Like, you really don't hear when it comes to health and illnesses and things like that. Not to say that people aren't dying other things else, but that is one of those illnesses. I'm telling you, that is definitely a fight, and it is something else. It definitely is. I'm tragic in my mind that he just found out a few months ago, and then he just suddenly passed. So I don't know. There's not any sources saying if he actually started any form of treatment or anything of the such for his illness. But yeah, just a few months ago, he was diagnosed with the pancreatic cancer, and now he's gone. Now he is gone. But Jerry, yes. I'm gonna be saying that. And I gotta Google or go on YouTube and definitely look at some episodes. Um, I know he's gonna be missed. He definitely had a huge sense of humor. I see that he leaves to cherish his memory. His daughter, I believe her name is Katie, or Caitlin Springer, and then I believe it's his sister. His sister, yes, his sister. So rest in peace to Jerry Springer. Yes, his sister Evelyn. I didn't get the last name, but yes, his sister Evelyn. Definitely. Is that so? Yeah, he was popular in the '90s. I mean, when the show came out or whatever, like in the '90s, I was surprised to see that too. Like, because Jerry was chopping the charts, like even over Oprah Winfrey. Yes, and that's big. Like in several states, like people were turning into Jerry before they was looking at Oprah. So you gotta give kudos to that. And just the thought, I don't even remember thinking that I remember seeing this show. I guess nobody was looking at it. Well, nobody worried about it when he was addressing, I guess, the political issues. But people love drama. So when that was his niche, to do that drama, to do what he was, he made it, baby, and he was famous for it. Yes, he was. He was famous for it. And then one of my other shows that I love to watch, Steve Wilkos, that's where he got his shine as the bodyguard for Jerry there, and he got his own show. And he be doing stuff. He be breaking it down, talking and everything like Jerry, but he be like more serious. Jerry, he used to be like laughing, instigating them fights. So be like, hold up. And you just always be so calm, standing there holding that mic like that in his hand. And with them cards, come on out. I'm just getting a little flashbacks in my head. But yes, I used to be sneaking to look at some Jerry Springer. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. So he has officially passed today. Yes, rest in peace, Jerry Springer. I think his birthday was in February, if I remember. Yes, I think it was in February, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it was in February. It was in February. Yeah, and I also had it right that he was the mayor of Cincinnati back in 1977. So rest in peace, Jerry Springer. You're gonna be seeing a lot of tributes about that and everything else like that. But I know who they ain't. I know who they not. What they say ain't the word, right? I know who they ain't. I ain't been seeing no tributes.